department be kept open or shut? I know all mothers will follow their debates on this matter with close interest. I am sorry to say that the most expert authorities have not yet decided. But it does seem to me that the night air would be bound to be unhealthy for our children. Well, I could go on talking forever. As Shakespeare says, a woman's work is seldom done. But I think I'd better join my husband in saying thank you and sit down. Thank you.
Oh, Mrs. Antrobus.
Yes?
We understand that you're about to celebrate a wedding anniversary. I know our listeners would like to extend their felicitations and hear a few words from you on that subject.
Well, I've been asked by this kind gentleman, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this spring Mr. Antrobus and I will be celebrating our 5,000th wedding anniversary. And I don't know if I speak for my husband when I say that I regret every moment of it. I beg your pardon. I mean, I don't regret one moment of it. We have 2 children. We've always had 2 children. So they haven't always been the same 2. But as I say, we have 2 very fine children. Yes, Mr. Antrobus and I have been married 5,000 years. And every wedding anniversary that passes reminds me of the times when there were no weddings. We women had to crusade for marriage. Perhaps there are some of you within the sound of my voice who remember those times. We fought for it, didn't we? We chained ourselves to lampposts and made disturbances at the Senate. Well, at least we women got the ring. Ooh, okay. Well, I only bring up these unpleasant memories because I'm seeing some signs of backsliding. Oh, fellow mammals, keep hold of that victory. My husband says the watchword for the year is enjoy ourselves. Well, I think that's very open to misunderstanding. My watchword for the year is save the family. It's held together for thousands of years. Save it. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
We had hoped to show you the beauty contest that took place here today. President Antrobus, an experienced judge of pretty girls, gave the title of Miss Atlantic City 1942 to Miss Lily Sabina Fairweather, charming hostess of our Boardwalk Bingo Parlor. Unfortunately, however, our time is up, and I must take you to some views of the Convention City and Conveneers enjoying themselves.
My watchword for the coming year is save the family.
Esmeralda. Has President Antrobus come along yet?
No, hide yourself.
Oh, I'm afraid I'll miss him. My whole future depends on this.
Oh, President George Antrobus, and I'll be his wife. It's the last thing I do after I'll be Mrs. George Antrobus.
Esmeralda, tell me my future.
All right, I'll tell you my future. I won the beauty contest of Atlantic City. I'll win the beauty contest of the whole world. I'll steal President Antrobus away from that wife of his. Now I'll steal all the husbands away from their wives. I'll turn the whole world upside down. When they think of me, they'll get dizzy. They'll have to lean on lampposts. They'll fall in the streets.
Esmeralda, who was Helen of Troy?
Shut your foolish mouth. When Mr. Antrobus comes in, you can see what he can do. Until then, go away.
Oh, Mr. Simpson,
You forget yourself. It does not impress me that you were Commissioner of Sanitation from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Nothing easier. Everybody's future is in their place. Nothing easier. But who can tell your past? Nobody. Your youth. Where did it go? Slipped away while you weren't looking. While you were sleeping. While you were drunk. You're like our friends, the Antrobuses. You lie awake nights trying to know your past. What did it mean? What was it trying to tell you? Think. Split your heads open. I can't tell your past, and neither can any of you. If anybody says that they can tell your past, take it from me. They're charlatans. But I tell the future. And nobody listens. your face among you now. I would embarrass him by pointing him out, but listen, it may be one of you. Next year, the offspring inside you will come to life. Death by regret, type 1. It's in the corners of your mouth. You will decide that you should have lived for pleasure, but that you missed it. Death by regret, type 1. Avoid sharp objects. And now, what's in the immediate future, my friends, the antithesis? Oh, you've seen it as well as I, that great dizziness of the head, the great man dizziness, inventor of fear and gunpowder, the sudden fits of temper, and then the long stretches of inertia. I am sultan, let my slave girls fan me. You know as well as I what's coming. Rain. Rain, rain in floods, the deluge. But first, you will see shameful. Shameful. Some of you will be saying, let him drown. He's not worth the saving. Give the whole thing up. I can see it in your faces. But you're wrong. Again, over the narrow escape, survival of a handful from destruction, total destruction. Even of the animals, male and female. Charlotte, Greek, you're a real gossip. And you, but it's all through. Where will you be? Male of you, male the funds out. Diane Terrell, you can't stick your tongues out far enough to lick the death sweat off your foreheads. You've had your chance and you've lost. They're coming, the actresses. Your hope, your despair, yourselves.
Let Antrobus stick your stomach in.
Oh, but it's easier this way.
Oh, it's a shame the new president has such a clumsy daughter. That's all I can say. Where's Henry? He was here just a minute ago. Henry!
I'll make you get out to never get on before!
Henry, what is it? Put down that slingshot.
Henry, behave yourself.
All I wanted to do was have some fun.
That's it, young man. Everybody, there's too many people in the world as it is. Everybody's in the way. Except one.
Everybody's always getting mad. Everybody's always trying to push her around. I'll make him sorry for this. I'll make him
No,
sorry.
you're gonna give me that slingshot.
I won't. I'm sorry I came to this place. I wish I weren't here. I wish I weren't anywhere.
Oh, don't get so excited about nothing. I don't know what we're going to do with you. Put your slingshot in your pocket and don't take hold of things that don't belong to you.
And after this, you can stay home. I wash my hands of you.
Oh, calm down, everyone. Take a good breath of the deep sea air. Who's that, George?
Well, it's nobody, Maggie. It's just the candidate who ran against me in the election.
That man who went against you in the election? My husband didn't speak to you then and won't speak to you now.
Maggie.
After those lies you told about him in your speeches, lies, that's what they were.
Mama, everybody's looking at you.
If you must know, my husband's a saint, a downright saint, and you're not fit to speak to him in the street.
Maggie, please let us enough of that.
George Antrobus, you're a perfect worm. If you won't stand up for yourself, I will.
Oh, Mama, you act just so awful in public.
Woo. Well, I must say I quite enjoyed it. Wait